Hello and welcome to A-Town Football here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Ken Suter doing the first A-Town football game for us this year, with me announcing, as I finally have a free night that I'm able to come down here. Been so busy with trying to get all the West Prairie and Southeastern games and Bushnell games and Macomb and everything. Finally able to get down here. We're about 2 minutes away from game time. As you can see, the little tunnel kind of created over there on that far sideline for with these Tornadoes come up, as they'll come against the Knoxville Blue Bullets today. Here, 2 minutes to game time. Sounds like they're just coming out for TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH pregame show, brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the the Tornadoes on to victory. As we've got about 1 minute here. Finally got the speaker system working. Had some issues over there. Had to turn it on, turn it off a couple of times. Pretty much all you have to do is slap it once really hard, and that's how it works. Coming back onto the field now will be the Abingdon-Avon Tornadoes. As we get set here on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Going to see how this team fares against Knoxville, as it hasn't been quite the season that the Tornadoes were hoping for. Looking for another turnaround here on our senior night. Knoxville going across. We'll get set. I do believe A-Town will be receiving, if I heard correctly. We'll figure it out in just a second or two. Blue Bullets meeting out on the 50-yard line for their huddle. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the bank-friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Tornadoes. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. A-Town will be receiving. Knoxville decided to defer to the second half. So the Blue Bullets in white, Tornadoes in the grayish look. Looks like a kicker will be number 25 for Knoxville, Oscar Young. I'm just happy that these lineups have names in numerical order and seem to have all the players. As last week down in Peoria Heights, we were not so lucky. 12 minutes on the clock. First whistle is gone, so they'll kick it a little sideways. It's going to be a dribbler picked up and gets to about the 40 before he is pushed out of bounds. Be recovered by Weston Marler. So, 1st and 10, the Tornadoes are going to get their first possession of the day.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll put the ball at the 41, give them an extra yard here for the first down. Knoxville looking like a 4-3 front. Shotgun formation, 2-man in, 3-man wide for the Tornadoes. Ball snap's going to be a handoff. He gets up to about the off-tackle position, but can't get much. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That was Perry Servin on the rush. Gain of maybe 1. They'll pick up a yard. 2nd and 9. It's going to be a bit of a hard adjustment here, as I've been doing 8-man games for past year and a half, it seems, for all of our teams that we cover on TSSR Game Time Live. Now I'm seeing more 11-man football. look down and went, wait a minute, that's a lot of people to be out there. Same formation. They're going to have a hard set. That's going to be a fumble snap. However, it looks like everybody jumped on that far side. They will call the illegal procedure. So moving back 5, there'll be a 2nd and 14 for the Tornadoes.
Hey, we're getting bad feedback on this thing. I did.
Trying to fix their PA system back here at the home field for A-Town. Here in Abington, 2nd and 14. They'll switch up and go into a 5-2 look. Hands the ball off to the far side. Sweep. He'll get up past the line of scrimmage, but not much more. Looks like on the rush, Tyler Condry makes it a 3rd and long for the Tornadoes. Looks like they're mostly going to stay in that shotgun formation, having multiple running backs right there next to them. Able to hand off, get those sweeps moving, get some blockers. But you got to find a way to cut up field on some of them. Knoxville already been showing multiple defensive fronts, trying to, figure out exactly what the Tornadoes are going to do. 3rd and long. They'll have an empty set with a tie at end on that right side. Twins. Looking like a blitz might be coming on that left side. We'll see. It's going to be a pass wide open down the lane, but he can't get a hold of it. We'll lose the ball. Recovered by the Tornadoes, I do believe. They're still fighting down there. They'll say he was down. Picked up by number 69, Aiden Boone. So it will be 4th and a mile. About 4th and 27, 28, something like that. So we'll see a punt coming for the Tornadoes. We do have our live chat open, like always. If you want to pop in, say where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Love to see people talk to us in the chat. He'll get the punt off, but it's going to be a blooper. Drops down and will roll to about the 50, and that's where they'll pick it up. So 9:09 on the scoreboard, 0-0 after the punt. The Blue Bullets now get an opportunity on offense to see exactly what they'll come out with. Clock is rolling. Team comes out. Under center, looks like they're going to be in a full house formation. 1st and 10 for the Blue Bullets. Hands it off to the halfback, and he gets up towards the 1st down. We'll see exactly if he breaks that line.
Okay, all right, I'll try that.
And they'll call it and move the chains. So 1st down on the 1st play. That's kind of exactly what you want on the rush. Looked like senior Oscar Young on the rush. Of course, now as I look down, there's a 25 and a 26. Both seniors, both running backs. So we'll take a chance to say that it was Young on the run. 8:50 remaining, 1st and 10 for the Blue Bullets. As they'll hand it off to the fullback this time. He'll get upfield, but he'll be stopped at about the, let's say after 3 or 4 yards. That was Bo Laws on the rush. Second and 8, about 6. Back into the off tackle. Looks like nobody knows really who's got the ball. Pushed down on the rush. Jackson Johnson gets up through and then turns around and runs about 5 yards behind him, trying to get away from the tackles. 3rd and 4 for Knoxville. 7:50 left in this 1st quarter. Quick game so far as everybody's kind of been just trying to feel out the other team, getting it on the ground into different spots. Full house formation really working for him so far. Here with a fullback and 2 tights. This time they'll switch into a offset with another blocker to the left. Probably going to be a big push. Indeed, a sweep. He gets past the first contained man, tries to get past the second one, but he'll be tackled down past the 10-yard line. So a really nice run to start another first down opportunity. Was Braden Downs on the rush, I do believe. So first and, man, that is close. They'll say first and 10. So that if they do get really close, they can have another 4 chances. Back under center. Hands the ball off. He's going to find the outside and pushes off the first tackler, but the second one will get him down at the 5. Oscar Young on the rush. Makes it a 2nd and 6.
I unplugged it there, and that looks like that might have done it. You were right.
Do believe we finally got the PA worked out. I'm praying. 6:38 remaining here in this first quarter. Hands the ball off, up the middle to the fullback. He will get in for the touchdown, I do believe. Yes, indeed. Touchdown run up the middle.
For a touchdown.
Gives a 6-0 lead for the Blue Bullets here at the first quarter. 6:30 remaining as they'll go for, well, we'll see what they're going to go for. Kind of a weird formation. Only 2 linemen. And then they'll switch out of it and go for a point. Yeah, they'll go for a kick. He'll go up, and it'll be off the crossbar, so no good. We'll keep it 6. Corey Stearns on the kick. Roster has him at 53. He's got 35 on. Nope, right there. 53 instead of 35. So 6-0 your score here. Excuse us, there we go. Our scoreboard program likes to take it slow sometimes, so 6:30 remaining. We'll take a quick timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Welcome back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 6:30 remaining in this first quarter. 6-0 your score as Knoxville has the lead. They'll look to kick off once again. Right to the same area into that left. That'll be right, my left. As recovering the kickoff. That is number 5. I'll look at the right team this time. Jacob Hall.
It'll be A-Town, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, back at the 40-yard line. We'll see if the Tornadoes can get a little bit more offensively going against this Knoxville defense. Really likes to change up, especially the D-line, as multiple times they've had a 3-man front, 4-man front, even a 5-man. Blitz coming on that left side unless he's faking it. Nope, blitz coming, and perfect blitz to call as he'll turn around and get stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Drew Scheckler.
Was a nice job. I do believe that was 33.
2nd and 9.
Nolan McClay. And maybe a 1-yard gain.
43.
Back up. Tornadoes kind of taking a slower approach, getting their play in, trying to slow the game down. Showing blitz right side now on the motion man. It's going to be a counter. Finds an open lane up front and gets a nice gain of about 6 on the rush. So a 3rd and 4 upcoming for the Tornadoes.
Carries it for 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. Correction, that's Carter Redfern. It'll be 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Yeah, that doesn't help me. Not when they're sideways.
Twins right. Looks for the snap. Hands the ball off this time. Gets in between the tackles, but only a gain of 1 on the rush. Perry Servin
Carries the ball for
makes it a 4th and 3 with 4:54 remaining here in this first quarter. We'll see if they try to go for it here or punt it away with 4:34 remaining. They will go for it. Back into that same formation. One tight end, 2, 3 wideouts, and going to have a hard count. And, man, you could see exactly when he did it, he realized his mistake. That was Jackson Johnson on the rush. He thought, man, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Got the hard count. So an automatic first down for the Tornadoes. Here with 4:20 remaining, 6-0 your score. Knoxville with the lead. First down for this Tornado squad. Another blitz upcoming. This one's picked up, and man, he's going to keep his legs chugging. That's why you keep running after contact. An entire squad bowled up. Man, you think after you get stood up, after 2 or 3 seconds, they'd call the whistle. But, man, they waited until all 22 helmets were on that side. Gets a nice gain of about 7. Clock is not working.
Shut it off and restart it, he said.
We'll turn it off and turn it back on again. 4:20 remaining. Here's 6-0 your score. We'll try to figure out. I guess we'll take an official's timeout to figure out when we can get the clock started. First the PA, first now the scoreboard. Having a great time here. And we're here. We'll see how much they want to run off. They'll just run it until they say good. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH is brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports A-Town Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That is 6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Well, now they'll roll the clock. Clock is working in underneath 4 minutes now in this first quarter. Motion man as they'll hand the ball off. And that is the reverse of the play they just ran. However, Perry Servin got blown up in the last play, and it happened again this time, except he had the ball. Loss of about 2. Makes it a 3rd and 5. Oh, well, they'll only give him a loss of about 1. 3rd and 4. Quarterback Drew Fouch.
No, I'm just asking you guys. Can you guys see who the other running back is in the backfield? Because I can't see him. I'm guessing it's Redfern because he played earlier.
Set to go for the 3rd and 4. Hikes the ball. He's going to get upfield. He spins around and almost gets the first down before he is hit. We'll see. That is number 10, Carter Redfern, on the rush.
Number 10, Carter Redfern, to carry.
I hoped I said that loud enough for the PA man to pick it up. And they will get a first down. So mark that 2 in this drive. 2:50 remaining here in the first quarter. as the Tornadoes are slowly getting themselves up the field, up to about the 36-yard line. First and 10, looks like 2 men on the blitz. They almost jumped there. He hands the ball off, but man, just gets swallowed up in the backfield. A loss of about 6 or 7 on the play. Makes it a 2nd and long.
Second and 15.
Second and long. Motion man is going to be looking like a screen pass. Launches it wide open, just overthrown a little bit. Intended for a Tyler Condry. That was a great play call. Had nobody past that 10-yard line, but just a little overthrown. So 3rd and 4. As we get 1:30 remaining here in this first quarter. Man, it does not feel like it should be 1:30 remaining. This quarter has been going really fast, as it's only been about 20 minutes since game time. Back up. Trips left. They're going to change things around a little bit. They'll move some defensive men over towards that side. Looking like a blitz up front, maybe. They do indeed call the blitz. Lets that one fire. It's going to be tipped up. Almost picked off. It'll roll on the ground, however. So 4th and long now from around the 36-yard. Oh, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong pole. From the 41-yard line. Doesn't help that one numbers are only on one side, so I kind of have to look there and follow the line all the way down to our sideline to see. And they'll look to punt. Back deep to punt. To receive will be Bo Honeycutt. Rolling snap. As it'll get down fairly deep to around the 15-yard line is where Knoxville will get set up. 1:18 remaining with just around, not much offense on either team. Small little drives here and there, but 2 punts for A-Town and 1 really good touchdown run for Knoxville. Snap underneath. He's going to get out towards the left side, maybe get a gain of 2 or 3.
That's a no gain. It will be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 on the no gain. So in underneath 1 minute here, 6-0 your score. As the Bullets have possession once again. 2nd and 10. They're going to be tight formation.
25, 26, and 14.
Looks like a power right. Hands the ball off to the fullback. Blows up the wrong guys. He gets through, breaks 2 tackles, gets the first down, and tackles the coach. As we hope he's okay. Took quite a tumble.
That carry appears to be enough for a first down.
So it should be a first down. We'll get the official call. First down, so move the chains.
So
And that'll be the end of the first. So 6-0 your score. Knoxville has the lead. We'll take a quick break and be back here for second quarter action here on Abingdon at Abingdon-Avon on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you. Providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
Welcome back to second quarter action here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Knoxville back into that pro formation. He'll find a nice run, gets past one, gets the first down. So first down once again for Knoxville.
Picks up enough for a first down.
First and 10 for the Bullets. Hands the ball off fullback. He's going to keep going wide open. Has one man to beat as they turn right around. Nice run on the, nice gain on the play.
Mitchell Parrish, the ball carrier.
Mitchell Parrish on the rush, number 14. Numbers are just a little bit small on both of these lineups. It seems kind of far away in the crow's nest.
30-yard line.
On the big run, they'll see he got tackled down a little bit. Thought he was a bit farther than that, but still a really big gain on the play on the 31-yard line. Knoxville gets set. Another first and 10. Hands the ball off. Parrish gets a gain of 4.
Short gain on the carry.
Officials taking a timeout. We do have an injury on the play. So we'll take a quick timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
We love here in our clinic having kids come in and feel welcome and at home. To have kids who are excited to come in and see us, who we can make the doctor's office be less scary for them. That's what really makes every day worthwhile.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Back from the injury timeout. Number 83, Jacob Morris on the injury, able to get up and walk off on his own power, so hopefully it's not too bad of an injury. 10:35 remaining here in this second quarter. Wing formation, he's going to roll out, looks to pass, launches it, easy pick if they can get it. Oh, throw the flag, ref, throw the flag.
That pass falls incomplete.
Well, that was the most blatant offensive pass interference if I've ever seen it. Wow. Yeah. as the receiver really notices that the ball was thrown about three feet behind him, turns around and tackles the cornerback set up for the pick. So third and 5, 3rd and 6. So you can probably hear the A-Town fans not happy with that one. 3rd and 6, first pass attempt by the Bullets. They'll go back to the bread and butter fullback as it is down on the ground. Picked up. Good recovery by Bo Honeycutt on the fumble. Makes it a 4th and 7. All right. 4th down. 4th and about 6. It's going to be a counter handoff. Looks like he might get it. We do not know. They will not get it. So 1st down for the Tornadoes. Stops them on 4th down. 9:33 remaining here in this second quarter. First and 10, Tornadoes get their 3rd chance for an offensive possession. Excuse me, easy for me to say. 1st and 10. Looks to hand the ball off. He'll get up into the hole, but not much of it. They'll keep on pushing. Whew. Tackled right on top of his blocker. Gets a nice gain on the play of about 4. 2nd and 6.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
.908 remaining. That's one thing I've really noticed, you know, this Cyclones team really taking their time, utilizing the clock as much as they can in between plays. Blitz left. He's going to find the counter, gets up on the blitz, but man, can't get past that first defender. Nice rollout, if we can see who that is. Do believe that was 40 on the tackle, Bo Laws. That's a great job to turn around and get it right on the feet. So 3rd and 5 on the next play. 8:25 remaining in this second quarter. So to send out there we go. 4 wide. Probably a look to pass. Has multiple people blitzing. Showing blitz, but it looks like offsides might be the call. As they threw it right when the ball snapped, unless it'll be a...
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it will remain 3rd down. And 10.
Well, maybe it was an offsides. Couldn't really see. In any case, A-Town loses 5. So 3rd and 10 now for him. With 7:45 remaining in the first half. Trips left, 1 man out. A-Town, 3rd and 10. Blitz and 5 and gets hit right when he throws. Didn't hear the whistle, so they're going to call it a fumble. They will call it a fumble. We'll see this one here. In any case, it will be Bullets possession right near the red zone, so perfect positioning for him. And, yep, that was a fumble as he did not was not in the throwing motion when it hit. Great tackle by Jackson Johnson to get the sack fumble.
12-yard line.
That makes it 7-22, first and 10 on the 12-yard line. Hands the ball off, Jackson Johnson. He will get close towards that first down, inside the 5. So 2nd and 3 on the 4-yard line.
A gain of about 7 yards. It's a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3, probably going to keep on pushing with that fullback / counter positioning. Really been working well so far for the Blue Bullets. That one right back to the well to Jackson Johnson, and he will get in for the touchdown. Makes it a 12-0 game. Here with 6:42 remaining in this first half. Going to look to go for 2, maybe 1. We'll see. They did attempt a field goal. Bullets in the huddle. They are going to go for 2 back into full house. Full house, 2-man tight. Foot to foot, hands ball off to Johnson. It scored for him first time. It'll score for him again. They'll get the 2-point conversion, makes it a 14-0 game. Knoxville on top here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
I feel honored for those patients to have chosen me as their provider to begin with. So when they come in, I definitely have to show them respect and try to take care of them the best way I can.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Country Financial agent Shelly Poston. See Shelly Poston at Country Financial to learn more about protection for things in your life that matter most, and get started on a plan for a comfortable future. Contact Shelly Poston today at Country Financial, 309-772-3003. Also brought to you by Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the community needs for a personal and business bank, as well as home and agricultural lending. At its trust department, stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Not as great field positioning for the Tornadoes this time. Have been averaging around the 40, but it'll be at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for them. Had a decent drive these past 2 ones, but man, it's kind of getting stuffed on 4th down multiple times. 6:34 remaining. As they get set. Same kind of opening formation they've had with the 2-man wide, 1 tight end in. Showing blitz once again is Knoxville, as they will hand the ball off, but he'll get around a gain of 3, maybe 2. Throwing the flag on the end, so probably call something not great. We'll see who they're looking for. Personal foul, face mask on the Bullets. So that'll be another walk-off. We'll see which one they call it. Do believe it'll be from the spot of the foul. They'll give him the automatic first down as they'll walk off the full 15. Keep it going, Knoxville. Here we go. 26 remaining. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. As a quarterback, Fouch comes out. Been taking the plays from Coach Quinn. First and 10, kind of that same formation. Once again, Knoxville showing blitz. They'll see if they actually go for it. Indeed. Hands it off to Redfern, but barely gets much of anything. Maybe 2 on the play as he gets to the 50-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Pick up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Finally, the Tornadoes kind of find the formation kind of been working for them. They've been moving in and around, having a tight end on left side, right side. How many wide receivers, how many tight ends, how many running backs they want in between. A lot of blitzing coming from this Knoxville squad. And it's not even like the same blitzes. They keep on mixing around, kind of keeping the offense on its toes, which keep it going. And probably about the 4th quarter, that offensive line is going to get tired. Once again, a fire blitz. He'll find the outside, however, as the contained man gets mixed up. Turned around on the nice gain. 1st down. Perry serving on the nice run. A big gain. First kind of big life for this A-Town squad. 26-yard line for 1st down as they're inching their way towards the red zone. Big play for kind of the momentum here as they're getting close to the end of the 1st half. Down 14. Kind of need something to keep going into this halftime. Fouch hands the ball off. Looks like it was probably a little bit of a flubbed handoff. Is going to be a loss of maybe 1. We'll see where they drop it out. Was just a little bit too slow. Yep, loss of 1 on the play. So 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Showing blitz, moving around. A lot of motion as the Tornadoes will take a timeout, not liking what they see here with 3:55 remaining. 14-0 your score on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I feel honored for those patients to have chosen me as their provider to begin with. So when they come in, I definitely have to show them respect and try to take care of them the best way I can.
Out of the timeout, 14-0 your score, 3:55 remaining. Once again, showing blitz is this Blue Bolts team. Upfield breaks off a couple. So he'll get tackled down by the 18-yard line. Do believe serving on the run. Well, is that a 2? Is that a 7? We'll see when he turns around. It will be a 2. Serving on the run gets another decent gain. Second. Oh, and we got a false start.
Flag against the Tornadoes. False start.
Tornadoes go a little bit too fast, so there'll be a 5-yard walk-off and move them back down. 39.
Make it 39.
So 3rd and 9. Back in the same formation. Hands the ball off. He'll get upfield, but not much of anything. Back to about the 20-yard line, maybe the 21. It'll be another 4th down for the Tornadoes.
About 4th and 6.
Redfern on the rush. You know, you can kind of sometimes get a decent gain off of this Knoxville squad, but with the amount of blitzing and different, you know, formations they're throwing out there, it's kind of hard to find that rhythm that you need. Here with about 2:15 remaining, 4th and about 5. Once again, A-Town taking their time, getting the play in. Probably have to call a timeout as they're counting down. You know, they're up to 3. They'll take a timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. Also brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop by and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureInc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Tornado student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Out of the timeout, underneath 2 minutes. 4-man wide, 1 man in for the Tornadoes. Looking to pass, finds that one. It will be incomplete. Maybe incomplete. We'll see. They'll say it is complete. He kind of rolled around in it. So 1st down Tornadoes as they get close.
And it'll be a 1st down Tornado.
1st and goal. We'll see where they mark them down at. Looks like about the 7. So 1st and goal for the Tornadoes, and that was a great catch because it did not look like he had possession of it as he rolled. So now with the 2 running backs set, 1st and 10, probably going to look to have that counter up in the middle. Gets the ball. It's going to be a handoff. He blows through the first man, gets through a couple, gets tackled down about at the 4-yard line. 1:13 remaining as the clock runs.
And it's going to be about
2nd and goal.
2nd and 4 to 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from the 4. Shotgun formation. They'll run the same play. He'll find the outside, tries to bust through, and he does. He gets in for the touchdown. Tornadoes get on the board before the end of this quarter. 14-6 your score. They'll see if they can get 2. 14-6 with 38.3 seconds remaining in this first half. Bullets will get the ball for the start of the second half as they'll look to make it 7. Speaking of 7, Jade Rodeford on the kick. That one gets up, and it is good. 14-7 your score with 38 seconds remaining. We'll take a timeout and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local country financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
Coming back from the touchdown timeout, 14-7 as the Tornadoes come out to kick. 38 seconds remaining here in this first half. Rutherford set to kick off. Looks like back to kick to receive will be Jackson Johnson. Alongside, I believe that is Oscar Young. Kickoff's going to be right to about the 30-yard line. They got a fall on it. Oh, it is going to be a fumble, but picked up.
But is recovered by Knoxville.
Picked up by Oscar Young. That's going to be a close one there. He thought it was going to roll out, so he let it go. Got tackled before he could get full control. However, Knoxville will get a couple of play chances to extend this lead before the end of the first half. 35 seconds left. Couple of late substitutions for the Tornadoes. As man, they got everybody up on the line. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a reverse. And man, ain't nobody going to stop him until he gets towards the sideline. Long run. They say roll the clock. Clock ain't rolling. There we go. Roll the clock, roll the clock, roll the clock, man. Run the clock. Timeout taken. Well, we got 3 referees telling us what to do. Nobody knows exactly what. Looks like timeout taken. We had one saying roll it, the other one saying timeout. 22 seconds remaining. 14-7 after a long run by, I do believe that was Jackson Johnson. I believe he got tackled out by the sideline, but who really knows? TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Howell Enterprises. Howell Enterprises and Howell Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. This second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 in Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. 22 seconds remaining. Knoxville with the big gain gets them to about the 30-yard line after they take the timeout. As Tornadoes will turn around and take a timeout, so will we here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you. Providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 22 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 for the Blue Bullets. 2-man wide, but everybody else in. It's going to be a pass rollout. Gets too far upfield on the attempt. Gets the reception taken out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock at the 17-yard line. 15 seconds remaining, as they'll get the first down for the Blue Bullets. That's one of the things that really is kind of hard when you have a man roll out like that. Get way up to upfield, and he'll just turn on a dime and cut up through, and now your contain is pretty much gone.
It is 1st and 10 Bullets on the 18-yard line.
1st and 10. It's going to be another pass rollout, wide open down on the lane. Caught and in for the touchdown. Complete to Jacob Morris. As the Bullets score before the end of the half, 20-7 with 8 seconds remaining. As they do get the possession at the end of the half, at the beginning of the next half, excuse me. Once again, looking to kick. Or maybe they got one weird formation, everybody out to the far side. I'd say go for it. I'd say, oh, they're going to move it. If I was QB right there, you had a wide open lane if you could sprint over towards that middle right side. It's kind of what that formation is designed to do, designed to get the defense off balance. You know, maybe find a hole that they didn't think to plug when they were moving over. In any case, they'll kick it, and it will sail right in. 21-7, your score. Knoxville over the Tornadoes. 8 seconds remaining in this half. So we probably won't be seeing much from the Tornadoes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experience and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And finally, brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Set to kick is Knoxville, as there'll be a little grounder just fall on it. As that'll run off about 2 seconds, so 6 seconds remaining, about 1 play left for the Tornadoes. We'll see if they shoot the moon and try to get a Hail Mary pass or just go ahead with a knee. As they'll get set up on the 38-yard line. Shotgun formation. Twins right. Probably going to look to pass here. Hands the ball off. He's going to get through. Has an open hole if he can find another blocker, but can't get much. But there's going to be a flag on the play. You'd assume if it is on the Tornadoes, they'll probably just let this one go. Holding, that penalty is declined. So that'll be the end of the first half. 21-7 your score. Knoxville up. We'll take a quick break and be back for the halftime show here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. We're here now with Wanda Foster, the Vice President of Nursing and Clinical Administration. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Well, what we're going to talk about today is some of the opportunities that are available at MDH for students, whether they be high school students, Spoon River College students, or Western students. MDH has a lot of opportunities to be involved and to learn, right?
We absolutely do. And we look so forward to having students here. We are a clinical site for Western Illinois University and their bachelor's program for nursing, as well as for Spoon River College nursing students and others that are doing some independent study. We welcome students, and we also encourage high school students. If you would like to learn more about nursing, we would love to meet with you. And there are opportunities at the hospital also where they can apply for jobs here, for positions. So we work closely with our nursing students, and we hope to recruit them and attract them and want to come back.
I know that publicly there's been a shortcoming or a shortage of nurses, right? And I know that every hospital and every nursing home and every clinical place period is searching for nurses. So how important is it for MDH to have these groups work with them, whether it be MDH or be Spoon River College or whatever the case may be? How important is it for MDH to then recruit those nurses to stay here and work as a profession?
It's very important. We want nursing students to feel very comfortable here, to enjoy their clinical experience and their opportunities here, and then we want them to feel very comfortable, to give them a good orientation. We hire new graduates, of course, into our acute care area as well as the intensive care unit. We hire new graduates in the emergency room, in home health and hospice, in our OB department, and our surgery department. These are all areas that new graduates can come into. We certainly give them a robust orientation. No one starts on their own until they feel completely ready. They have a mentor certainly with them, and we want to give them the best start for success that we can. And then there are many areas of specialty they can choose to go into. Nursing is a very unique field. You can work full-time, you can work part-time if you need to take time off for some reason. It's a field that you can kind of step into a little bit more than maybe some other fields in healthcare. We also have scholarships available through our auxiliary, through the hospital, and then once someone is an employee here, we do have some tuition reimbursement. So we will certainly help with that.
And going back to the scholarships and the shortages that are across the board, not necessarily at MDH, but
everywhere.
Right? So everywhere. This is a profession that you can make a good living at and be pretty sure to have a job, right? So
absolutely.
This is a profession that high schoolers that are playing these sporting events or high schoolers that are watching these sporting events should consider, I would imagine.
Yes, very much so. You will always be assured to have a job, a career in nursing. I hate to call it just a job because you really want someone on that career path who has that passion for caring for people, for providing nursing care. Through your education and through your orientation, we can teach you your skill set. But if you have that passion and the desire to be in the nursing profession, you will do fine.
Yeah, a career and a job, while they might be listed as the same thing, they're really not, correct? I mean, if your career is being a nurse, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot more than if it's a job, right?
That's right. And you don't go into it first and foremost for the money. You go into it because that's what you want to do with your life, and the money certainly will follow.
Yeah, and that goes for anything probably,
yes.
But the nice thing is right now, whether the money's good or bad, there's always going to be a job.
There will.
If you can get through the schooling and you can learn to love what you're doing, there's always going to be a job for you, right?
And it's not something for high school graduates exclusively. We have many people who have made changes midlife. We have people who have retired from their career in one thing and have chosen to go into nursing. So it's open for any age, and we certainly welcome that.
And you mentioned there's different areas of expertise for nurses. People think of that for doctors, but it's really that same way for nurses, right? I mean, you can be a surgical nurse and really become a great surgical nurse, or you can become a great ICU nurse, or you can do all those things.
Yes.
But if you really want to focus on something, or be at OB, which you guys have a great OB department here, if that's what you want your focus to be and you really love working with expected and new mothers and young babies, you can do that, right?
You can do that. We also have positions in our MDH physician clinic practices as well. And if you are in nursing and you can choose to specialize in a certain department, you can choose to go on and be a director or a clinical care coordinator. You can go back to school and become a nurse practitioner, become a certified registered nurse anesthetist. You can go many different directions and really as high as to whatever extent in your education you would like to pursue.
Well, Wanda, thanks for coming and talking to us. We greatly appreciate it. I know that there's probably specific places within MDH that they can reach out to, correct? Is there somewhere that they need to call if they're interested?
I would call our human resource department and start there, and then they can help direct and guide you. They can tell you about openings that we currently have. All of our current positions are listed on our MDH website, www.mdh.org. But certainly any positions for high school students, if they would like to start somewhere within the organization or volunteer experience, reach out to Human Resources and they can help direct you.
Well, again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
And we are here at halftime, 21-7, as it looks like somebody shut the window in front of our camera. I do apologize. Instead of looking at the window, we could probably show the field. 21-7, your score here at halftime. Knoxville up over your A-Town Tornadoes. 8:42 remaining. Well, and then you'll add on the extra 3, so about 12 minutes remaining of this halftime. Knoxville down over into the corner, talking A-Town in the locker rooms. You know, Abingdon-Avon's been showing a decent, drive offensively. Just haven't been able to get that big long gain to sustain some of these drives. A lot of stops on 4th down, multiple punts. That defense of Knoxville able to really shut them down, showing off multiple upline formations, a lot of stunts, a lot of exotics or blitzes, excuse me. A lot of things that they've really been doing well, however, is slowing down the game, playing at their pace. It's not the most fancy approach, however, kind of knock them off their game, going slow. Some people like fast games. Some people like slow games. It depends on how you really want to set up an A-Town. Taking that slower and slower response kind of lulls them into kind of being comfortable. That's when you can, bam, hit them with a real quick pass. That'll be able to open it up. Everything from shotgun so far, so really the blitz hasn't been as much of a factor as it could be if you're going underneath center. Probably could run a couple more passes in my head. Really open up the lane. Everything's kind of bunching in the middle. Multiple runs up through. Jet sweeps haven't been working so well for him. Probably need to go for a jet sweep and then cut upfield real quick out toward about the hash mark. But that's just a little adjustments A-Town might go with. For Knoxville, it's worked so far. Why break it, Get up into that tight formation. Full house, just keep on running with Jackson Johnson. Jacksons, Johnsons, Jadens, Jessies, James, Jacob, Joe. A lot of J's around here. Jalen, there's another one. Josh. I thought there was a lot until I started reading and realized how many there were on this Knoxville squad. It's working so far for them. They will get the ball at the beginning of the second half. So we'll probably see them keep on coming with that full house formation, run some crossbucks, keep everything moving upfield. We'll take another quick break and be back here for the second half on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you, providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
We love here in our clinic having kids come in and feel welcome and at home. To have kids who are excited to come in and see us, who we can make the doctor's office be less scary for them. That's what really makes every day worthwhile.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 21-7 your score. Knoxville ahead of the A-Town Tornadoes. About 1:15 remaining here in this halftime as the A-Town Tornadoes back out and stretching. It's going to get even colder as even up in the press box is getting a little nippy. Over there on the Blue Bullet side, everybody up and ready, huddled up. We're getting set for the second half. Knoxville will get the ball at the second half. 50 seconds remaining. So we're ready to start. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Currently, they have pumpkins and other fall goodies available. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Speaking of grown, with 10 seconds left, next two nights here on the Hulett PubliPro LLC channel, we will be live streaming the Illinois and the National Corn Husking Association contest. So if you ever want to see some races of people hand-shucking corn, we'll be streaming it. Talking a little bit about the history of it, as it's always kind of been a tradition around here in the Roseville to Good Hope area. Been involved pretty much all my life. So it's always a little fun time. We're going to see exactly how we're going to stream it. I don't really know. It happens tomorrow morning, and I'm about to figure it out tomorrow morning when I show up. Most likely we'll go live around 11, 10:30, somewhere around there. We'll show a little bit of the Illinois State tournament to figure out our way for how we're going to stream and announce it. And then Sunday, all morning and afternoon, will be the national contest. They get a squib kick. Turn it around. The ball was not controlled. It will be picked up by A-Town. And I think the coaches are jumping around more than the players down there as it works out for them. The only thing, we do have a player coming up. Looks like he got crunched down there in the bottom of that pile, so he'll stretch out. Looks like his hamstring might be hurt. We'll see. I do believe that is Condry. Yeah, Tyler Condry. Yep, he's out and walking. Looks like he just kind of got a little bit of a stinger. He'll just walk it off. So, decent field position at the 49-yard line for the Tornadoes. See if that'll amp them up a little bit, see if they can get something going offensively real quick, as that negates the entire defer situation. But, man, swallowed up at the line of scrimmage, pushed down. Watch out there, as everybody's got to get out of the way when that sideline comes a-calling. Redfern on the rush, no gain, as he's tackled down, pushed out of bounds by Braden Downs. No gain on the play. Well, they even say a loss of 1, so move it back to the 49. 2nd and 11. Should have probably checked to make sure I got the right corner on this scoreboard, as our scoreboard likes to go a little slow on decision. 2nd and long. Fumbles the handoff, gets tackled, tries to dive down, only loses about another 3 or 4. So 3rd and long once again for the Tornado teams. I'm surprised I haven't done that more today. Mixed up Cyclones and Tornadoes, as I've been doing all the West Prairie Southeastern games. 3rd and long. 11:28 remaining. Tornadoes getting their play, as they figure out what formation they're supposed to be in. There's trips right. Have had some success out of this. Just depends. Oh, man, if they're running a sweep to the right. If they're running a sweep to the right. Looks to pass. He's got to get rid of it. A little bit too low on the pass. Incomplete. 4th and long.
That'll make it 4th and 14.
Man, that would have been a really, really good kind of audible situation. They could have switched it out, had a handoff to the right, as when those linebackers came up for the blitz inside, they shoot the A-gaps. Nobody's got contained. In any case, they'll look to punt. Here is their 3 and out after the pickup on the kickoff. Well, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. A little miscommunication. Who's supposed to be out there? High punt. And, well, a high snap, low punt. As that rolls down to about the 34-yard line. So Knoxville will get the ball at pretty much, if they pretty much would have been a normal kickoff return for them at around the 34-yard line. So they lose a minute, and it's pretty much it on the mishap on the opening kickoff. As Knoxville would get the ball, try to get offense working once again. Worked really well this first half, 21-7, as you can obviously see. Back into that full house. Hands the ball off to the fullback. He'll push through and gets a nice gain. Gets the first down for the Bullets. Bo Law is on the rush. And another first down for Knoxville. Seems like they've had no issue really trying to get a first down when it has to happen.
From the 45-yard line.
Back up under center. Looks like they kind of moved it towards a double wing one tailback. An entire U, but it's going to be a reverse out to Johnson. He had a nice gain on the last run of these. We'll see. He gets upfield, gets a good gain, real good gain. Finally tackled down at the 15-yard line. And, man, that contained man could not get Jackson Johnson. Gosh, Jackson Johnson. There we go. Could not stop him on that far side. Had to contain, had an arm tackled, but could not fully commit to finishing it off. As Johnson breaks that tackle, gets upfield for a really nice gain of about 30. He'll be set for another first down for the Blue Bullets. They hand the ball up, and then he's going to get another really nice gain. Looks like a mouthpiece flew off. We'll see whose that is. Oscar Young on the rush. gets close to another first down, it'll just be a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 on the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone now. 9:24 remaining in this third quarter. Hands the ball off upfield to the fullback. He'll get in for the touchdown. Bo Laws gets the touchdown, making a 27-7 game here in this third quarter. Knoxville up. As they'll move around, get set into that odd formation. They'll throw it, and there's the pass interference call. Looks like 2 people were all over him. That's kind of why they set up in that situation, most likely to get people off, off their game. They think, oh no, what's going to happen? That's pretty much what's going to happen. Throwing out towards that goal line fade. Maybe even a QB sneak out of that if nobody covers. But that one really didn't work out for him as it was interference. They'll decline it. It was against Knoxville. Okay, thanks for motioning, ref. It was against Knoxville. Did you see a motion? I didn't even see that. In any case, 27-7 will be your score after its decline. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
27-7 out of the touchdown. 9:08 remaining in this third quarter. They've only got 10 men out there. Oh, never mind. One is hiding in the grass. Couldn't see him. Another squib will roll through the first man's legs, get off the second one, and finally stopped down at the 34-yard line is where the Tornadoes will start. Just trying to get something going on this offense. Last time was a 3-and-out starting at the 50.
On the 34-yard line.
It's kind of like they have that one really good play, and then it just kind of deflates, and you kind of stay stagnant for a while, and then they'll have a really good play, and everybody will get motivated for the next play, and then just kind of seems like the Tornadoes are just kind of, they're not giving up because they keep on trying. You still see some great plays out there, but they both kind of just think, okay, well, maybe I can, maybe I can't. Tackled down behind. That blitz is just working for him. Another loss on the play. About a 2nd and 13 for him. Parrish out with the play. Four-man out. Blitz in the A. He loses the ball. He's going to be sacked down. Huge loss, as that is down towards, they'll say he'll be down at the 20-yard line. At least that's what one referee is saying. Yep, they'll put it on the 20. Third and a lot of math. As that'll be a third and around 22, 23. We'll see what they come out with on this possession. Here, third and long. Trips right. Empty set, 2-man out. Gonna look for a long pass. Man in motion. It'll be a screen. He'll get possession, breaks a couple tackles, gets through up to around the original line of scrimmage. Makes it a 4th and 8. That was a nice play. Can't see exactly the number of the receiver. There we go. We'll call it. I do believe that'd probably be Isaac Nolan on the catch. Couldn't really see. These numbers are a little bit hard to read up here as they got the outline, but nothing in the middle. Just kind of blends in. They're going to load the box, look to press. Heist ball, they're going to have to get rid of it fast. Long ball, but it's just a bit too far out. Turnovers on downs means the Blue Bullets will get another possession with a great field position as they'll get the ball at the 35-yard line.
Knoxville will take over at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Knoxville as they come out of the huddle. Different looking formation for him in a pro. He's going to look to pass on that rollout. Launches it way back. That's going to be a pass interference for sure. As, man, Creasy, excuse me, Condry tried to defend the player, not the ball. So they'll call pass interference. They'll start with the walk-off. 15-yarder means an automatic first down for the Blue Bullets. 6:21 remaining in this third quarter. As they'll mark it across to the, should be the 20, if I did my math correctly. Once again, numbers on only one side of the field, so I'm going to have to look down lines. Same formation. Probably going to maybe even look for the same play. Might work. Instead, they'll do an option. Quarterback will be able to keep it. He'll be breaking 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackle in. That's got to be a touchdown. And that is in for the touchdown on breaking 3. Wow. What a run. Great job of running there for Honeycutt. Gets the the Bullets another touchdown. Makes it a 33-7 game with 6:12 remaining in the third. That was about 3 or 4 broken tackles on that option that he just decided to keep it himself to find. 20-yard rush. So they'll start with the 2-point conversion this time. A design play. Yes, that will be flag on the play. Offsides, so get half the distance to the goal, and we'll try it again. Gets him an extra yard.
Move the ball half the distance to the goal.
So at the 1.5-yard line, they'll try it again. Come back out in that full house formation. Hands the ball off to Johnson, and he'll get in easily for the 35-7 score. Here with 6:12 remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a quick and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Coming back from the touchdown, as we'll try to get that set. There we go, 35-7. Scoreboard a little slow. Set to go, 35-7. Gets close towards the sideline. They'll be able to pick it up. A-Town gets set with another offensive possession. .6:10 remaining in this third quarter. 35-7. Next offensive possession for the Tornadoes. Shotgun formation. Man in motion, but they'll fumble the snap, and he'll just lay down on it.
Recovered by A-Town.
So we'll drop back once again. And I don't think there's been a drive where they haven't been in at least 11 or more to go. As once again, they're dropped back second and long. You know, it's one of the things, once it kind of gets colder, it gets hard to catch. And, man, that snap, getting a shotgun formation every single snap, that's going to get hard at when it gets colder and colder like it is today. Four wide now. One tailback. Blitz upcoming is another snap. Misfire. Once again picked up, but that one rolled about a half a country mile. Picked up this time by Tyler Condry. So 3rd and 16. Offense back out for this 3rd and long. Once again, back to the 4 wide. Blitz coming by the mic. Indeed, they let this one fire out. It's going to be a little low, but he was able to catch it. But stomped down at about the 31-yard line. Will not be able to get them to the original line of scrimmage. So a 4th and long once again. That one caught by Redford. So it'll be another 4th down punt for the Tornadoes.
4th and 14.
That one, he's going to barely be able to get it off, but picked off on the attempt. So it's like they punted it on the fake punt. It's picked off at the 49-yard line, but they'll throw a flag. Oh, never mind. Well, yeah, it might be an unsportsmanlike. We'll see. Kind of what they had called that one on. Yep, they'll call it unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Against the Blue Bullets.
Against the Bullets. I'm looking back. It must have been something said because I'm not seeing anything happen right when they threw it. So that'll mark them back 15 with 3:29 remaining in this third quarter. Yeah, looking back at what happened, you had a couple players next to the referee up before he threw the flags. We'll guess that's kind of what happened. Yeah. 1st and 10. As Johnson gets the handoff, he'll find the outside. He's going to keep on running. He'll get way past the first down and a gain of around 15, but there is, 25, but there is a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Flags now coming out in the second half. Had a pretty clean first half. It'll be holding, so mark them back 10 from the spot of the foul. A-Town will get another chance at stopping the first down. We'll see exactly what they're going to call the spot of the foul. They're going to call it line of scrimmage. And, yep. So it'll be a 1st and 20. Personal foul? Oh. Personal foul and not a holding. All right.
So it'll be 1st and 25.
So a 1st and long on the personal foul. 2 in a row for this Knoxville squad. Sweep to the left side. He gets past one. He gets almost past two. What a job. Nice run by, looking at the wrong sheet. Nice run by Oscar Young to get across. Jumps kind of over the tackle to roll and get another couple as he rushes to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 15 upcoming for the Blue Bullets. Second and long. One man wide, everybody else tight. Might see that rollout play. It'll be a handoff to Johnson. He finds the off tackle. He'll get up to about to the 36, 37. Around 3rd and 9 left with 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. So 3rd and 9. Tight formation once again. They will hand the ball off, but they'll be swamped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So it'll be a 4th and long. First real 4th down that this Knoxville squad has really had this game.
By a host of tornadoes. It'll be 4th and 10.
As they'll get set to punt. No one back for the Tornadoes as they're playing fake. Ball is snapped. They'll fire that one down. Hits a nice roll and will go down to about the 25-yard line. Yep, the 25.
About the 25-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Tornadoes.
1st and 10 for Tornadoes with 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. 35-7 your score. Tornadoes going to try and get something going offensively once again. Had to, well, they fake punt last possession, but it was picked off, so it kind of worked like a real punt. It's kind of one of those plays where it's nice to get the pick, but if you would have dropped it down, he would have gotten about 20 extra yards of possession. He'll get a nice gain of 2 or 3, but not much after that. Real chippy down there, as you could probably see.
That is a short yard gain.
Short gain, 2 and 2nd and 7.
It'll be 2nd and 7.
A-Town still with that slow get the play in, talk a little bit about it. Make sure you know who's blocking who's going where. Timeout taken by A-Town, so we'll take a timeout here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you, providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
Out of the timeout, 7 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Tornadoes are going to take one shot at it. 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, going to be a quick bubble screen. He's going to get tackled down, but not before he gets the first down for the Tornadoes. That'll be the end of the, well, never mind. They got 1 second left. Once they roll the clock, when they get the things set up. There we go. That'll be the end of the third quarter. 35-7 your score. We'll get set for fourth quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Right after this.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Fourth quarter action now, 35-7. Knoxville up over the A-Town Tornadoes. 12 minutes remaining in this game. See if the Tornadoes got an answer offensively. First down they've had in the past 3 possessions. Looking at the blitz, but what's going on? Had to wait for the referee to get into position. Now they'll show their blitz. And right there, he's going to try and get through. They got a flag, most likely holding. So we'll see. It's one thing Knoxville's not really doing much is, you know, showing a blitz and then coming back out of it. If they show it, they're going to go through. Cut block on the Tornadoes. Legal chop block.
Tornadoes.
So they'll mark him back 10. And try it again.
And that is a chop block all.
Oh.
So it'll be 1st and 25.
Or maybe 15-yarder. We'll see. Yep. So once again, A-Town with the penalties. Really just been the tail of this second half.
They're going to run Fouch and Dre in there? Some trickery. It's a nice receiver. Oh, he's that wide receiver.
So Anderson at quarterback. 4 wide. Look at the pass. It's going to be another quick bubble screen, but that might be reversed. I didn't hear a whistle. There's the whistle. Late whistle.
That'll make it 2nd and
Incomplete pass. 2nd and 25.
I don't understand why we run some middle screens. Because they're blitzing up the middle every play. Run some middle screens. I mean, blitz up the A gap. A middle screen. Let them through. And now throw a middle screen. Now quit blitzing.
2nd and long.
Or you run,
Set to pass, probably. As they got the 2 twins right. Inside. Hands the ball off, but man, just swallowed up in the backfield. Once again, no gain on the rush upfield. 11:39 remaining in this fourth. 35-7 your score. As it's going to be 3rd and 25. Not much of anything working so far for this offense. As blitzes are really just hammering home them. Dre Anderson walking in with the play. Down and set. It's going to be a little bit of a sweep toss, but maybe 1 yard on the game.
To Redfern.
Once again, another 4th and long for the Tornadoes.
Or no gain, so it'll be 4th and long.
We'll look. It looks like Rotifer's out there. So once again, another punt for the A-Town Tornadoes. 35-7, 10:22 remaining. Got to get the right lineman in there. Ball snap, punt. Best punt so far of the game. They pick him up, but man, tackled right down by Condrey. So starting now at the 48-yard line, Knoxville gets another chance offensively. 10:03 remaining in this one.
On the 47-yard line.
First and 10 for the Blue Bullets. Pro formation, power right. They'll have a reverse opportunity, but they'll run right up the middle. And man, he breaks through 1 tackle, breaks through 2. It's a foot race. And in for the quick touchdown. First play, first. Wow, just amazing the running power of these 1-2 combo for the Blue Bullets. Oscar Young gets in. Jackson Johnson also with multiple touchdowns today. And that will make it a 41-7 game. With 9:53 remaining in this fourth quarter. 41-7 your score, looking to make it a two-point game. Well, not a two-point game, but a 2-point conversion. They'll move it back in for the PAT. That one might be out. No good. So 41-7 your score. Blue Bullets up over the Tornadoes. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives, taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
41-7 your score here after the touchdown timeout. 41-7 as we get set for the kickoff. That one will fire across. It'll be dropped, picked up, however, as A-Town will try to get a run. He'll try to break one, but getting a hold of him. Man, Mitchell Parrish had him completely wrapped up, only his hand holding. Did an entire spin around and finally able to tackle him down. 9:47 remaining, 41-7 your score.
It'll be A-Town ball from the 30-yard line.
A-Town offense with another chance to get a possession here. Set to go. First and 10 for A-Town. Gonna try and mix something up. Looking to pass. Ooh, man, almost gets it blocked, but he'll be able to get around 4 on the gain. Complete.
Number 4.
That one
Stiegel.
complete to Perry, excuse me,
Pick up about
Asa
5
Stiegel.
yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
As 2nd and around, we'll go 2nd and 6 for, they give it to him, 2nd and 5. Looks like that marker isn't really lined up well on the ball. Hands ball off this time, bowls through the first man, but gets tackled down right around the 39-yard line. So 3rd and short for the Tornadoes. About 1 to go.
A couple of tacklers, and is just short of a first down. Looks to be 3rd and 1.
Third and 1 for the Tornadoes. Looking to get a first down. Shotgun formation. Twins right. Hands the ball off. He's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And down. So another 4th down for this Tornado squad. About 3 to go. 4th and 3. With around 8 minutes remaining, down 41-7, you'd think, why not go for it? Anderson back onto the field. Getting the play in. And set. Looks like nobody is playing that middle line. It'll be an all-out blitz up front. He'll get the first down. Gets down to about the 45-yard line. Nice run on the play. And Perry Stephen gets the first down for the Tornadoes. 7:29 remaining in this 4th quarter. as the offense seen a little bit of life now. Twins right. 1st and 10. And it's going to be a keeper, but man, he can't get around anywhere as he's got his own blockers running into him. A gain of, we'll call it 1 on forward progress. 2nd and 9. Tried to go with the keeper, mix things up a little bit, but did not really work that time. As this defensive line really just got through the offense quick. Switch around formation now. 4-man wide. Switching around now. You can see 2 linebackers, 3-man front. Low snap. He's going to almost get sacked, but that time finally turned around and thrown across. So a 3rd and long for the Tornadoes. 3rd and around 9.
That'll make it 3rd and
Excuse me, 19. Once again, with that cold weather, that makes that shotgun snap even harder to happen. Have not gone under center this entire game. So 3rd and long for the Tornadoes. Looks like they're going to bring the fire. Press coverage. And they'll get through. Nice gain on the play. Around 8 on the rush. But it'll be 4th and 11.
It'll be 4th and 11.
4:50 remaining in this 4th quarter. 4th and 11 to go. 41-7. At 4:44 now, at the 43-yard line. How many 4s can I put in this? Trips right. Looking to blitz once again. They'll shoot B-gap. Looking to pass. Lets that one fire down the line. Just overthrown. Intended for Stiegel.
Intended for Asa Stiegel.
Can't get it, so that'll be a turnovers on downs for the Tornadoes. 4:21 as the Blue Bullets will get the offensive possession once again, this time at the 44-yard line. And right after it said how many 4s can I put in it, they attempted a pass to number 4. First and 10, Will Shreves in playing quarterback for the Blue Bullets. Still full house, 2-man tight. Hands the ball off. He'll get a nice gain of about 5. Sawyer Tucky on the rush. We do have an injured man on the field. It looks like a little cramp. But we'll take a quick timeout and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
As we come back, cramp on the play, so just a little bit of a break. It was number 2. Perry serving on the cramp. 2nd and 6. Bullets look to take as much time off the clock as they can underneath this 4-minute mark. They'll wait for that backup judge to start counting. And there's the first wave. So he's got 5 seconds. Hands the ball off. Upfield, gets past the first tackle, gets past the second one, third one, wraps around and in for the first down.
Mitchell Parrish, the ball carrier.
Mitchell Parrish, the ball carrier, gets a first down for the Knoxville Blue Bullets. 3:30 remaining in this fourth quarter. 41-7, your score. Tight formation once again.
30, can't see it, it's number 32? 33. 33, is it? Yeah, Nolan McClay, the halfback. The one of the deep backs.
Hands the ball off to McClay. He'll get tackled at the line of scrimmage. No, he will not. He gets wrapped around. Going to try and get upfield, and he'll get a couple of yards out of it.
Number 33.
So McClay able to get away from the first defender and able to get up for about a gain of 3. Or 2. 2:30 remaining here in the fourth. 41-7 your score. As the Blue Bulls going to keep on just trying to wait out as much clock as they can near the end of this one. As they do have substitutions in for most players. They'll wait to get into stance before the judge starts to count. There they go. Fumbled snap, but they're going to hand it off to McClay just how it is. And he'll get turned around on a nice gain, about 4. 1:44 remaining, so about 1 or 2 plays left, and that'll be it for Knoxville.
It's going to be 3rd and 4.
As at the end of this one, we will have the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live. As we'll talk about a little bit what's coming up for TSSR Game Time Live later on in the season. We will have, I do believe, most of the home basketball games for the A-Town Tornadoes. As a hard count gets their own player, they'll move that back 5 and start a 3rd down. Hard count on a 3rd down with 1:09 remaining. Illegal procedure, moving back 5.
The 5-yard loss. And we'll make it 3rd and 7.
Third and 8 for Knoxville. As the judge looking at his watch. There he starts the count. 34 seconds remaining. They'll hand the ball off. And he'll get pushed down, keeps on moving, and down. Sawyer tucking on the rush. 23 seconds remaining. That will be the end of this one. 41-7, your final here for the A-Town Tornadoes. We will take a quick break and be back for the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, post-game show brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. Here right after this.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to pick up a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Tornadoes on to victory. Couldn't make it happen tonight here. 41-7 your final, as the Knoxville's Blue Bullets defense really was able to shut down any attempt the Tornadoes had. Multiple blitz coming around, really had a hard time adjusting to that. And then add on that full house formation set. They're going to push through everything like a wedge. So with that, we'll end it here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be set for, more action. We'll see the schedule pretty much. All our upcoming games, most of the time, put up at least a few days early, as we're getting end of the volleyball and football seasons and ready to start with basketball all over again. We'll be doing pretty much streams every day like normal for basketball, for the different sports, for, Bushnell, West Prairie, Southeastern, Macomb, and A-Town. Pretty much, if you want to watch any sports, tune in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. For Ken Suter and Spencer Shaw, we will see you next time.